going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Expert Legion, and we're going to talk about Descent guide on, I believe there are currently 4 monsters in the game right now. And of course, if you're counting the turrets and +5. But I'm just going to talk about the how you can survive all of them, basically, okay? So, first one's pretty simple. But before I even get to it, okay, there are clipboards located in the game that you can collect, and it tells you how to deal with these monsters, okay? So, but I'm making a guide because it's gonna help since these clipboards spawn randomly besides Fishal, which is the anglerfish. But I'm getting distracted. Let's get into it. So when it comes to Fishal, I'm gonna set it on screen right here. In case of encounter, do not panic. Immediately crouch. Move to the side of the entity as silently as possible. Do not make any noise until the entity is out of sight. Now let me translate it to gamer language, okay? Don't panic. Be cool. You don't have to immediately crouch, but sure, you can immediately crouch and then try to get out of the area as fast as you can while crouching. Move to the side because it'll check the last location where you crouch. Okay, so make sure you get out there. Do remember how the pathfinding of the monster works, okay? Because that's gonna be a big problem. Because it could still kill you if you're in its path. Okay, so be careful of that. And then next is don't make any noise, which means don't drop items because that actually draws his attention. Don't drop clipboard. If you have clipboard, it actually makes a noise when you drop it, and the anglerfish hears it. And moving, even if you're crouched, but if you crouch on a height, right, and you drop down, like let's say I'm standing on a box and I drop down, then yes, that makes a noise. So be careful. And that's how you counter Fishal. Or Fishal? Anglerfish, whatever. You get the drill. Next up, we have codename Monkey. Monkey, let me just drop that on screen right now. There we go. Do not display overly aggressive behavior and do not pose a direct threat to, I don't know what HC means, personnel or assets. Now, there's different types of monkeys you're going to encounter. There's 2 to be exact. One is a blue one and one's the red one. The blue one is a collector type. So think of it, if you have ever played Lethal Company. I've never done it. I've never played Lethal Company. But what the blue one does is it's sometimes when you're walking back and forth, you'll notice that it has an item on its hand. You can pick it up, by the way. It doesn't attack you or anything. It'll be like, hey, please don't interrupt my work, something like that, okay? But you can pick up the item from the blue one. There's not a problem. That is if it's holding an item. So it's like the hoarding bugs in Lethal Company. And there's also the red monkey. I don't know if there's any board of it, any clipboard of it. But what the red one does is it sends out an alarm that attracts the anglerfish because the anglerfish can hear. Remember that? So if the anglerfish is nearby and the red monkey starts screaming, you need to start crouching and move out that area as fast as you can, or else the anglerfish is gonna eat you. It's not fun. Next up, we have the Barb monster, or the red flash, 6 eyes, very muscular dude, has an insane back workout, by the way. So when it comes to him, let me set that on screen right now. In case of encounter, hide as quick as possible. If he's chasing you, run back to the elevator. If he's chasing someone else, get out of his way. Make sure the elevator's electricity is sufficiently replenished. Now let me put this in gamer's term. He is deaf, but he is not blind. If you're right in front of him, he will detect you and he'll enter a hunting mode, which is him turning all red and then he starts chasing you. Go, 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 go. Okay, When that happens, you can hide in the vent. The vent is your safe spot. The elevator is your second safe spot. Okay? You don't technically have to run back in the elevator. You can if you're close. If you're not close, get in the vent if you can. If there's no vent, then good luck. That's all I can say. He two-shots you. So be careful. Remember, he is deaf. He is not blind. He can see. Okay? So you can literally hang around behind his back and he won't even notice you. So that's how you counter Barb. I don't want to say Barnable. I mean, that's what the clipboard says, but it really doesn't matter. And also, the elevator electricity, when the energy runs out, technically speaking, the elevator is still on, so you don't gotta worry about that. But when the power does run out, the whole the gameplay area that you're in, every single light will shut off. That means he'll be in permanent hunting mode. So be careful. It's a little warning. You can still hide in vents. You can still get in an elevator. But yeah, and that's how you counter Barnable. And the next up, we have Good Sir Mannequin. This is off-brand. If you play Lethal Company, people call it the off-brand coil head. Let me set it on screen on the encounter right now. In case of encounter, keep an eye on him. Return to the elevator. If the latter is impossible, keep exploring until he goes away. Let me put in gaming term. Bro is going to chase you until he's dead. Not really, but I mean until you're dead. But yes, keep an eye on him, or else if you don't keep an eye on him, he's gonna chase you. Just think of it like Weeping Angel from Doctor Who. You don't look at it, it's gonna slowly approach you. Best case scenario, I have never tested it, and it kills you in the vent. But I hope it doesn't. But if you can, return to the elevator. If not, try making distance away. There's a certain specific distance where the mannequin stops chasing you. So that's how you counter the mannequin. Okay. And before I end the video here, I forgot to mention that if you were to hide in the vent while Fishal is around the area, so let's say you're hiding in the vent and then Fishal like walks over you while you're in the vent, it can still kill you. So be careful of that. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope this guide helps you. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Mostly active on my Discord, to be honest, but I'll do my best to check the comments on YouTube. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.